Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are heading off to Minot, North Dakota for the Big One craft fair. I've never been to this one specifically, but I've done the big ones in Bismarck as well as Fargo. I just posted a Fargo one if you want to check it out and see how that one went. But I'm super excited to see how Minot goes. Sadly, Cassie is not joining me on this ride. She had to work, so she's gonna drive down later today, which I feel so bad for because I honestly just told her to stay home because I don't want her to have to drive down by herself because it is 4 hours and it's a boring drive. But she insisted. She was like, no, I told you I'm gonna help you. Like, I just couldn't get off work. So I'm really thankful for my sister. I will never stop saying that because she does so much for me, and truly I don't think I could run my business without her. I did pick up McDonald's because I haven't eaten lunch, and yes, I know it's not gluten-free, but you know, we do what we do. I'm not gonna die if I have gluten. It's just I get very bloated. But I'm just filling up with gas right now, and then I'm gonna head on out. Okay, so I was literally leaving and I get a call from my dad, and he's like, what time are you leaving for Minot today? I of course said, now? It's 1 o'clock, Dad. Like, I plan on leaving at 1. And he was like, stop by my house really quick. So I was like, okay, sounds good. My dad is the absolute cutest. He was like, I just want to make sure everything looks great, everything is hooked together. And I'm like, Dad, you don't trust me to hook my own trailer together? And he's like, no, I just wanted to make sure that you were good to go and that nothing bad would happen on your trip. And he was just the cutest thing ever. And then he was admiring my decals because he hasn't seen my trailer since we first bought it, because my dad came with me because I didn't have a hitch on my car yet. And he told me that the decals look really good. And yeah, I had to pull you guys out to tell you that because my dad is just the absolute cutest. He is the dad that worries about us, and especially me because I'm his baby girl. But yeah, now we're finally getting on the interstate, heading out to Bismarck, and then we're going north. It's the safest route in my opinion because that's where more people are going to be driving, just in case if anything does happen. Alrighty, so a little update for you guys. I just made it to Bismarck, which is 3 hours away from where I live, and I'm filling up gas for the second time on the road. I did have to stop about 30 minutes-ish ago to fill up just a little bit on gas just to make it here, because I forget that your car uses more gas when it's pulling something, which sounds so stupid and such a good girl thing, but it's true. I did forget, so I wanted to make sure I had enough gas to get here. So I'm just filling up again, and we still have about 2-ish hours left to go of the road trip, so in total it's 5 hours. The roads aren't super bad, even though the west part of North Dakota got a bunch of snow the past couple weeks. It's actually pretty good, and I'm happy with that because I am alone. I just want to give a shout out to anyone that does road trips, super long ones, or even setting up alone. Like, kudos to you, because I'm so scared to set up alone because I'm so used to having my sister here with me. But I just thought I would give you guys that little bit of an update. Alrighty, so I just got here and I'm excited to set up, but not really excited to set up alone.
Okay, Brenna and I have to drive separate because I couldn't get out of work in time and she needed to have time to set up and everything, and it's a super long drive. It's like a little over 4 hours. So we're driving separate. So I figured I would make her proud and vlog my half of the trip. I'm like 20 minutes out of town right now. I should be getting to Minot around 9 p.m. And let's see what's on the agenda. I'm gonna jam. I'm jamming right now. So once I get sick of what my phone is playing, I'll probably listen to my audiobook. I need to finish the Britney Spears book, so I'll listen to that a little bit, maybe some podcasts, throw them in there. Anything to pass the time, really. So anyway, wish me luck. It's gonna be a long drive.
Alright, I just loaded everything in. I got here at about 6:30-ish, and it's currently 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna get to setting up. The hair's gonna go up, and we're gonna get this crate out in hopefully 2 hours by myself. Okay, you guys, so we have an issue here. While I was setting up the tent, I noticed that the space is not a 20 by 10, which is two 10 by 10 spaces, which is like a normal booth space. So I went and talked to the director and just double checked and asked, hey, like what size are these spaces? And they're 8 by 10s. So deep wise they're 10 and then length they're 8. So I gotta call Cassie and ask her for some advice on what to do, because that totally messes up the layout for my booth. And I already put one tent up. And honestly, I'm gonna leave the one tent up because I don't have anything else to hold up my sign. I don't think you can see any of them behind me, maybe just a little bit right there, but there are curtains that you can rent at these shows, but you have to rent them before you get here and unload your stuff, and I should have just done that. Like, I don't know why I keep hauling my tents to indoor events, because it just drowns out the light. But again, like I like my stuff to feel like it's a boutique, like everything be symmetrical and the same. But I think eventually I'm gonna have to order the poles to make it a little bit easier on myself. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna call up Cassie and see what she wants to do. Okay, so FaceTime wasn't working and phone call wasn't working because she's in a bad reception area. So I'm all on my own for this one. I have an idea on what we're gonna do, but I'm not positive if it's gonna work. But I guess we'll try it out, and if it looks terrible, we'll scratch it and redo it. Alrighty, so I'm all done. Here's somewhat of what the booth looks like. I'll show you guys more in depth tomorrow morning, but it's currently 8:57. I'm just getting out of here in the nick of time. I'm not sure how I feel about the setup. I like it, but I guess we'll see what Cassie thinks tomorrow. But I'm literally one of the last few people still here setting up, so I don't think I've ever set up for a show this late, but I also got here later. And plus, it only took me about 2-ish hours, 2.5 to set up, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay, I'm using my flashlight, but Cassie, I'm pretty sure, just got to town because she had me send her the hotel stuff. So let's go meet her at the hotel. Hello. All right, so Cassie and I were hungry, and Sonic is literally like, there's our hotel right there. It's in the parking lot, and so we're like, oh, we'll just walk on over, you know, sit inside, enjoy a meal. The lobby's closed. So we're in the drive-through ordering, and then we're gonna
drive up.
Sorry, drive up, not drive-through. But we're gonna walk back to the hotel and eat it there because we also both got ice cream. Good morning, you guys. It is currently 8:36 and we are heading off to go get coffee first thing in the morning because we can't function without coffee. And then of course we're going to the event right away. We're hoping to get there about 9 o'clock. It officially starts at 10. So we're hoping to have like about an hour of work because we have to arrange the sizes because I did not do that last night. And then I also have to tag the new apparel that I made as well as just the new apparel that I just launched. So we're gonna go get coffee and we'll see you guys when we get to the event center. Alrighty, so we just got to the booth. It's 9:05 and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right away because Cassie likes it, which is good. So I did a good job and it's a new layout. We're testing it out to see how it flows and all that jazz. Yeah, and we have a smaller space like I told you guys last night, which I didn't really realize, but it's fine. We pivoted and we made it work and it looks good, I think. So here's booth space from the outside. You first walk in here. So I have these two hoodies. I gotta fix that. And then we have crew necks all on this one. Here is where checkout is. It just made more sense to have it here because then I can see all of the product. I know, I gotta get clothes on these mannequins. But then I have my signage, glassware, koozies, car air fresheners, socks, and then I'm gonna put my little giveaway thing right here. Stickers, notepads, and as you're walking, it's kind of like a U shape. And then we have all of the shirts and long sleeves, more hoodies right here, and then you can just walk out right here. So it's a little U shape this time. It's not a Z layout like normal, but I think it's gonna work for what we needed. Okay, so it is 10:20. We've already made 2 sales, and I met another Brenna, which is insane, and she's a mental health counselor. How perfect is that? But I forgot to share what we got for coffee. We stopped at Caribou. We got an iced vanilla white mocha coffee. Cassie orders it because I forget what it is every time and I still mess it up. So we're gonna have a great day. Okay, I gotta talk loud enough so you guys can hear me over the music so I don't get copyrighted, but I also want to talk quiet enough so that people don't look at me. Kind of hard when I have a giant camera in my hand. But Cassie and I were just saying how it's surprisingly super busy for a Friday morning, which I totally agree. It's kind of insane. But it's 11 o'clock and we've had 3 sales. I forgot to look at how much this booth was. I want to say it was like $400, $420. So we're on the right track to making our booth money back today. I forgot to show you guys the OOTD today. Comfy, cozy, and amazing. All right, y'all, it is currently 1 o'clock. It has slowed down a lot, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably pick back up about like 5-ish. Had a total of 18 sales so far, and we've made our booth money back, which is absolutely amazing. Alrighty, guys, another update for you. It's a late midday update. It's currently 4:15, and we've had 39 total sales.
We're having the time of our lives.
Yeah, we are. It's going great. It's slowed down a bit from this morning and like has rushes here and there, but normally around 5 o'clock is when Fridays get busy, so I'm not too worried about it. Are you worried about it?
Not worried about it.
And also, we've already made our goal for the day. As you guys know, my goal every single craft fair for the first, second day, just a day in general, is to make at least 1K, and we've exceeded it. So far, I'm pretty sure we've made back all of our expenses. So gas, hotel, booth fee. Did I say food? But yeah, so it's really exciting and I'm really happy with how it's going. Alrighty, guys, we just got done. It is currently 8:05. But before I lose this beautiful lighting, let me give you a little bit of the rundown of the day. We ended up doubling our goal for today, which is absolutely amazing. I'm kind of shocked. Barely made it to double, but I'm super happy with it. And we had a total of 56 sales. Cassie and I are now gonna go and do our tradition, which is when we're out of town Friday nights, we go and get Chinese. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys. It is currently 8:20 and we are on our way to the event center. Cassie is obviously driving separately because she has to get her car home somehow, and she's gonna get us some coffee this morning. Not sure where from. I just told her to pick one and told her what I would want at each. But I'm super excited about today. I forgot to tell you guys last night what our best sellers were yesterday, and so I'm gonna tell you now. Our first bestseller was the green Just a Little Anxious crew neck. Then it was the Best Day Coffee Koozie. And then in third place was the Pretty Girls Have Anxiety 2 t-shirt. I'm interested to see if it's gonna be the same today or if it's gonna be different. You just really never know. But I'm excited to get the day started, other than the fact that I have to drive 6 hours home after this. But we're gonna keep looking at the positives because that's all we really can do. So I'll see you guys when we get to the event center. 9:20, made our first sale. Alrighty, you guys, it is currently 11:30. It's been about 2.5 hours since we first started, and we've already reached our goal for the day. We've also had a total of 27 sales, which is absolutely amazing, and I'm so glad with how today's going. Okay guys, update for you all. It is currently 1:30. We surpassed what we made yesterday, and we've had 57 total sales. I'm running low on so many apparel items, and I restocked a bunch in sizes and everything, as you guys probably saw in my last vlog if you watched that. But this weekend has been absolutely amazing. I was so worried because driving 6 hours can be a bit risky, but I'm so glad that I took the risk. But on a little bit of a negative note, we ordered DoorDash Panera, and our delivery driver, I'm pretty positive, stole our order. They called me and asked like where I was, and I was like, oh, I'm in the main lobby wearing a bright green crew neck, like I'm waiting for you. And they put it as delivered, and I never got it. I tried calling them a couple times, and they put me straight to voicemail, but all is good. Our new DoorDash lady is super nice. I called DoorDash. They're remaking the entire order. Well, the restaurant's remaking it, but DoorDash like put a new order through, so I'm getting a little bit hangry because I haven't eaten at all today, and neither has Cassie. The day is still going amazing. Alrighty, so a little update on what we have left for you guys. You guys saw how much I brought, and here's what we have left. We only have 2 racks of t-shirts and then 1 rack of hoodies slash crew necks. I brought about 27 glasses, and this is what we have left. So we have 3 lids, and then we're kind of running low on air fresheners a bit, and sun catchers. And it's only 3 o'clock and we still have 2 hours left. It is officially 5 o'clock, and we're gonna start packing up, and I'll go over how the full weekend and today went later when I get home. Good morning, you guys. It is currently 10:30. Last night I got in about 10:15, and I didn't really feel like putting everything away. So I guess we're gonna do that right now. Before I left, these entire shelves were full, like full to the brim, could barely fit anymore, and now look at them, including with these t-shirts. Like, it's absolutely insane how much clothing actually sold. So yesterday was our biggest day out of the weekend. We almost doubled what we made on Friday, and in total yesterday we had 79 sales, and our top products were the Better Days Ahead long sleeve, the I Need You hoodie, and surprisingly enough, the bamboo lids and floral gloss drop. I'm just absolutely blown away with how this weekend went. I never in my wildest dreams thought it was gonna be this good. And now I'm kind of stressing out because I have another market in 2 weeks and I have no apparel. So I'm gonna get going on ordering the apparel and transfers so then I can get those done in time for our next market. Oh, also, I wasn't sure if I was really gonna share this just because it kind of separates me from other vendors, but a lot of you guys aren't really from my area or don't vendor. And this past weekend, I also tried out a new like little tactic. I had items where I only had a few left of them, or stickers that I wanted to get rid of, keychains I want to get rid of, some apparel items that were seasonal from last year that I still had, and I decided to do grab bags. So in the big grab bags, it was $20, but the value was worth $40. And then then I also had smaller ones that were only $10 that were worth $20. And those went pretty fast too. So if you guys need to get rid of some old inventory or just only have a few left of some stuff but just can't seem to get rid of them, try out the grab bags at your next market. You don't have to have the price points that I did. You can certainly do your own, of course, but those are just the ones that I did. And in total, I sold about 25 grab bags. I need to get going on some work today, even though I just want to have the day off, but I can because it's the holiday season and I'm a small business owner. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below the shopping bag emoji. But if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!